Discover the top 20 rarest base notes in women's perfumes. Hey, gorgeous fragrance lovers! Get ready to explore the magical world of perfumery because today we're diving deep into the base notes, the heart and soul of any luxurious fragrance. Think of base notes as the foundation of a fragrance. They're the scents that linger on your skin long after you've spritzed, creating a captivating aura around you. So, if you're ready to unlock a whole new level of fragrance appreciation, then keep watching because you're in for a treat. Number 1. Ambergris, the ocean's golden treasure. First up, we have ambergris, the holy grail of perfumery. Now, ambergris has got to be one of the most fascinating ingredients out there. After months, even years, floating in the ocean, it transforms into this solid, waxy substance with the most incredible scent. Think sweet, musky, earthy, and a touch of salty sea air. Because of its rarity and complex aroma, ambergris is highly prized in perfumery and often found in those super high-end exclusive fragrances. It adds a depth and richness that's just impossible to replicate. Number 2. Mysore Sandalwood, creamy, woodsy, and oh so soothing. Next, we're traveling to the forests of India for our second rare base note, Mysore Sandalwood. It comes from a specific type of sandalwood tree found in India, and its scent is just divine. Warm, creamy, woodsy, and with this incredible smoothness that feels like a warm hug. Sadly, genuine Mysore sandalwood is becoming increasingly rare and expensive due to overharvesting. But when you do find it in a perfume, snatch it up. It's an experience you won't soon forget. Number 3. Oud, Agarwood, the dark, mysterious heart of the forest. Enter the world of oud, also known as Agarwood. The tree must be infected with mold to create this aromatic resin. Oud is a symbol of luxury in the Middle East with a captivating scent. Imagine rich, smoky wood, warm spices, and a hint of sweetness. Once you go oud, you can never go back. Number 4. Tonka Bean. Sweet, spicy, and totally delicious. Get ready for a treat because our next rare base note is good enough to eat. It's the Tonka Bean, and it hails from South America. Imagine a warm, sweet aroma with hints of vanilla, almond, and a touch of spice. Perfumers love using Tonka Bean to add sweetness and warmth to fragrances. Number 5. Tolu Balsam, from the rainforest to your fragrance bottle. Let's jet off to South America to explore the lush rainforests where Tolu Balsam originates. This fragrant resin is extracted from the bark of the Tolu Balsam tree. It smells warm, sweet, and balsamic with a hint of vanilla and cinnamon. Tolu Balsam adds warmth and depth to floral, oriental, and woody fragrances. Number 6. Galbanum, the green, earthy gem of perfumery. Ready for a walk on the wild side? This green, resinous oil is extracted from a perennial plant. Imagine the smell of freshly cut grass and crisp green leaves. Galbanum adds green freshness to floral, chyper, and woody perfumes. Number 7. Castoreum, animalistic and alluring. Hold on to your hats, fragrance lovers, because our next rare base note is not for the easily offended. Castoreum is definitely one of the most controversial ingredients in perfumery, but also one of the most fascinating. It adds a depth and richness that's hard to describe, but trust me, it's totally captivating. Number 8. Opopanax, sweet, spicy, and a touch exotic. Let's travel back in time to ancient Egypt, where our next rare base note, Opopanax, was treasured like gold. This fragrant resin comes from a tree related to myrrh and frankincense, and its aroma is just as luxurious and captivating. Imagine a warm, balsamic scent with sweet, spicy, and slightly powdery nuances. Opopanax is like a journey for your senses, transporting you to far-off lands with its intoxicating aroma. Number 9. Labdanum, the amber-like enchantress. Our next rare base note, labdanum, is a sticky, resinous substance that comes from the rock rose shrub. Labdanum has this incredible warm, amber-like aroma with leathery, woody, and slightly sweet facets. Think of labdanum as the sophisticated older sister of amber, more complex, more nuanced, and oh so alluring. Number 10. Peru Balsam. Warm, sweet, and utterly delicious. Peru Balsam is a fragrant resin from the myroxylon tree. Imagine a warm, sweet, and balsamic scent with vanilla, cinnamon, and clove. Peru Balsam is a true chameleon in the perfume world. Number 11. Cypriol, Nagarmotha, the earthy, mysterious enigma. Explore the depths of the earth with Cypriol, also known as Nagarmotha. Native to India, its aroma is earthy, woody, and slightly spicy with a hint of leather. Cypriol grounds a fragrance, adding depth and complexity. It's the enigmatic stranger in the fragrance world. You can't stop smelling it. Number 12. Orris Butter Powdery, Floral, and Oh So Luxe. Prepare to be pampered because our next rare base note is the epitome of luxury. Orris butter is extracted from the root of the iris flower, and it's one of the most precious and expensive ingredients in perfumery. Imagine the most luxurious face powder you can imagine, with its powdery, floral, and slightly woody aroma. Orris butter is often used in high-end perfumes to create a sense of opulence and refinement. Let's journey to the Caribbean island of Haiti to discover our next rare base note, Haitian vetiver. Haitian vetiver is prized for its smoky, woody, and slightly citrusy scent, which adds a touch of complexity and sophistication to any fragrance. It's often used in men's fragrances, but don't let that fool you. It can add a touch of earthy elegance to women's perfumes as well. Our next rare base note is not for the faint of heart. Birch tar is extracted from birch bark through a process of dry distillation, and its aroma is as unique as its extraction method. Imagine the smell of a campfire, burning wood, leather, and a hint of sweetness. Birch tar is often used in niche and indie perfumes to add a touch of darkness, complexity, and rebellious spirit. We're about to explore another controversial ingredient. Civet is a musky secretion produced by civet cats, and its aroma is definitely not for the faint of heart. It adds a depth and richness to fragrances that's impossible to replicate with synthetic ingredients. Number 16. Styrax, sweet, balsamic, and oh so soothing. Let's escape to the forests of Southeast Asia, where our next rare base note, Styrax, comes from. This fragrant resin is extracted from the bark of trees in the Hamamelis family, and its aroma is sweet, balsamic, and slightly spicy with a warm, resinous base. Styrax is like a warm hug on a cold day, comforting, inviting, and totally irresistible. Number 17. Costus root, the earthy, musky enigma. Prepare for an adventure with our next rare base note, Costus root. This unique ingredient comes from a plant native to the Himalayas, and its aroma is definitely not for the faint of heart. Costus root has this incredible earthy, musky, and slightly animalic scent that's both intriguing and polarizing. Costus root is like a walk on the wild side, daring, unexpected, and totally unforgettable. Number 18. Gurjun Balsam, the woody, balsamic beauty. Let's travel to the forests of Southeast Asia again to discover our next rare base note, Gurjun Balsam. This fragrant resin is extracted from the gurjun tree, and its aroma is woody, balsamic, and slightly sweet with a hint of spice. Gurjun Balsam is often used in perfumery to add a touch of warmth, depth, and complexity to fragrances. It blends beautifully with other woody and spicy notes, creating a sense of warmth and sophistication. Number 19. Ambrette seed, musky, sweet, and totally alluring. Our next rare base note comes from the hibiscus plant, ambrette seed. This little seed packs a big punch, warm, musky, and slightly sweet with hints of pear and floral notes. Ambrette seed adds warmth, sweetness, and complexity to fragrances, a cruelty-free alternative to animal musk, equally sensual and alluring. Number 20. Benzoin sweet, vanilla-like, and oh so comforting. And last but not least, we have benzoin, a fragrant resin extracted from the bark of trees in the Styrax family. Benzoin has a sweet, warm, and balsamic aroma with distinct notes of vanilla, making it a popular ingredient in both perfumery and aromatherapy. It adds warmth and sweetness to fragrances, helps to fix other scents, and gives perfumes a lovely, long-lasting quality. Benzoin is like a warm blanket on a cold night, comforting, inviting, and totally irresistible. What's your favorite rare perfume note? So there you have it, fragrance lovers, the top 20 rarest base notes in women's perfumes. Which one of these rare base notes are you dying to try? Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more fragrance adventures.